Today is, and again, you can't see if I'm streaming, but I think I am. But today is, it's September 11th, 2025. And this day is drawn out by Charlie Kirk being shot, right? Today is September 11th, 2025. Is there anything on the news about that, I wonder? Because Charlie Kirk got shot, so, which I will say I am sad about. I didn't like him. I didn't like what he stood for. I didn't like the way he spoke about women and minorities and gay and trans people. I didn't like the way he spoke about his wife. But I didn't like the fact that he got shot in the neck. I'm like, okay, or shot at all. I mean, the whole thing is just so, it's just another thing for the people with money to drive a wedge between us so that I cannot for the life of me figure out why the people in charge want war on the ground over here, but they fucking do. I know it. They want us to fight each other. And I don't understand how they're going to profit from this by driving us into this, by making everything cost so much. I don't know. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but the fact that he got shot just doesn't, the timing of everything, I don't know. But like I told my son, a lot of people have been assassinated in our country, right? In history. But we didn't, now with social media, and like my son said, the money is in, I don't know what he said. The money, he said the money is in getting the views, whether they be good or bad. You know what I mean? And it's like, in a way that's true. And that's really, like, where we are is really fucked. And I hate it, right? And I'm like, I'm babbling. I'm just so tired. I go to work today and I'm just like, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of getting jobs where they make you do the job of three fucking people because the greedy motherfuckers don't want to pay, right? Like, I'm tired of having to jump through every hoop under the sun to do a job, and then the expectations are, it's just, I'm tired of it. And, I think that I got to an age where I thought, oh, yay, it's going to get better, right? Which, it's like, I'm just tired. I'm fucking tired. I told my boss that today. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of this. I don't want to do it anymore. But I have to for a while longer. And then fucking Charlie Kirk gets shot. And then Trump goes out and says whatever Trump says that, just to try to stoke, they're trying to stoke anger between everybody. I'm worried about what's going to happen. I've been saying this for a while. And I know my son's like, he's like, maybe it needs to happen. Maybe things need to get bad, before they can get better. But how bad? How bad is it going to get? I'm worried, right? I want land and chickens, and I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. I'm tired. And people are just oblivious. I need to clean off my glasses. And my dog's eating his foot. All right. So I haven't really watched the news since all this happened with Charlie Kirk. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I can take it. But let me see. My son, you know what I should do? I should go to our conservative and see what's being said in the news. Oh, here's someone who plotted someone plotted a coup in Brazil, and he's in prison 27 years. Over here we make them president. Oh, so they did do something. Latest news on 9/11 memorials. So he did something for that. Trump demanded Netanyahu commit to not strike. Good luck with that. They don't listen to him. I love him. They respect me. No, they don't. They don't. Nobody respects you, Mr. Trump. I'm going to tell you. Well, that's not true. I think Carolyn Levitt does. I think she's kind of bizarre. Isn't she bizarre? I cannot. I don't like, there's somebody that's strange. He always calls her a different name, right? And it's like, I do not want to be that person. If I feel, and I try my hardest, I'm trying really hard not to do this, because I feel like if I were to call Donald Trump names or Carolyn Levitt names or, Ted Cruz names, then I'm just like them. If I am going to go out there and make fun of them and call them names, and there's a lot I could say about Ted Cruz. I mean, just look at him. There are so many things that come to mind, right? But I'm not going to do that, because that makes me them. And I don't want to be them. I want every fiber of my being not to be them, right? I want to get through this next year at this job, which I took this job because the money's good, but I'm already fuck. I know, do the job of 8 people, but it's okay, and it's everybody around me, it's the same. It's not just me. Everybody's expected to do the job of more than one person, almost everywhere, right? And it's because corporate America, and mostly corporate America is that's our government, right? Is corporate America. We know this, right? And it's because they need more money. And it's I just can't. I'm so done with it. And then Charlie Kirk gets shot. That really sucks. I wonder if it's going to take away from the Epstein files. So far, nothing has really done that, which, it's funny, because I think that Charlie Kirk was talking that he wanted the Epstein files, whatever. I mean, it's so stupid. We want to see the files. Well, by the time we see the files, they're going to be so changed. I mean, right now already. And the thing is why do we need to see the files? We know. We know Bill Clinton was there, right? We know Donald Trump was there. I mean, we know who was there. Anybody that went to Epstein Island on the Lolita Express, you don't take a ride on the Lolita Express. It's just, so we know. We don't need to see any fucking files. We just need to admit it and move past it and fucking get these people that don't have anybody's interest at all except for their fucking own out of there, right? Because we are supposed to be working with each other, right? We don't have to like each other. There's a lot of people I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't like. That's fine. Stay over there. You don't have to be over here. But I'm not going to hate you because of that. Depending on what you do. But even then, I don't want to hate anybody, right? I just think we all need to stop with it. It's kind of hard when the person in charge of the government is like, no. And then they're going, oh, the leftists. And that's the thing. There is no left and there is no right. I love this. There is no left and there is no right. There are people up top that have all the money that are trying to get us down here to fight with each other. And they have to create a left and a right so that we have something to fight against with each other. Because if we're doing that, they can continue to take advantage of us. And we're just going to continue to take it. And it's just like, I was talking to my son about that today. Every job I've ever had, like I said, they're expecting you to do multiple jobs, not just your job. And he's like, that's why I won't do it. They ask him, like, if he'll, because he works as a server, and they'll ask him to learn to bartend. And he's like, no. I'm not going to learn how to change a keg. I'm not going to learn how to mix a drink. I'm not going to learn any of that because as soon as I do, you're going to take advantage of me. And he's like, I'll learn it if you pay me $35 an hour plus tips. And I'm like, and I think he's right. He's right about that. And I'm glad that he learned that. The thing about it is now where do we go from here? Because I know I want to sell this house and pay off my credit cards and buy myself a piece of land. I'm fucking tired of it. I'll live in a tent and poop in a bucket. I know. I came close. It wasn't really a tent. It was a cabin. And the bucket I pooped in was just outside plumbing. But it was a toilet. It was just outside. Kind of. In a shack. But I didn't care about that. The shower was outside. I don't care about that, right? I don't need luxury. I like to have what I have, but I don't need that to be happy, right? What I need to be happy is not this, not having to deal with the fact, and again, I don't want to complain. I'm grateful that I'm working. I'm grateful that I'm able to pay my bills. But for my whole life, I've been doing this, and I look at what's happening, and I look at the advantage we're all being taken, of. And the fact that a lot of people, instead of actually looking at what the real problem is, are fighting. It's like my dogs. When my dogs get mad at something outside the fence that passes by, and they all go to the fence and they bark at it, and then start fighting with each other, I'm like, why are you fighting with each other? You're mad at something on the other side of the fence. And it's really kind of fucking scary when you think about the fact that those are my dogs. And people are doing that. And I'm like, do you not see what's going on? It just blows me away. And I can't, and I know I'm not the only one that sees it. There's a lot of other people that see it, right? And it's like, are they going to silence our voices? Are we going to be like, or what's going to happen? Like, are we going to rise up and get shot like Charlie Kirk? That said, I had this discussion with my son. Nobody deserves what happened to him. I disagree with violence like that in any form, right? Like, if I'm mad, I will scream, yell, throw plates. I've spray painted my walls before. Like, they were bad words about myself because I was feeling like a loser and I was feeling like I was worth nothing on this planet, which still I'm fucking done. I told my son today, I'm fucking done. I am so fucking done, but I have to keep going for about another year. And I don't mean done with everything. Like, I like it when I can go out and paddleboard whenever I want. I like it when I can go and get in the kayak and kayak whenever I want. I like it when I can go dance on the beach whenever I want or create my art, right? But has not been my life. And I look back, I'm 60, going to be 6, or I'm 6, what am I now? I'm 61. I just turned 61, right? And it's like, I have put in my time, right? And I'm not asking for anything that wasn't promised to me, right? It's like you work really, really hard in your lifetime and you pay into the system, then you be able to retire. And they keep jacking up the age. It's like, well, people are living longer now so they can work longer. Fuck you. I started working the minute I came out of the womb. That's how my life was, right? Like, my life was... It was in the form of always babysitting, or because my mother was raised a Mormon and she was so fucked up from that she crawled into the bottle, right? And it's like, I I'm to the point now in my life where I know she feels bad, right? Like she, da, da, da. Quit then. If it hurts, don't. If it hurts, don't. But, and I look at, like, she's oblivious to what's happening, thank God, because everything's a fucking mess. And I worry about it, you know? But, and I worked really hard and now everything's just going, and I just want to walk away from it. I'm tired. Not tired that way though. I wanted, like, I am learning to paddleboard. So I have been paddleboarding in calm water, but I think I'm good in the other water. I need to get out into the ocean again because I can stand up on that water. I will fall in. I need to not be afraid to fall in. I'm still kind of afraid of drowning. It's like, don't panic. You'll be fine. I wear a life vest, so I'm good. Besides that, I don't want to die. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, if I'm going to go out, that might as well be the way. Which is something about Charlie Kirk. I mean, it's sad the way he died, and it's sad what happened. And again, I don't think anybody deserved that. I totally disagree with him. But if anybody, I mean, it sucks that it happened to him. It sucks that it happens to anybody. I'll say that again. But he went out doing what he loved. He loved to debate. He loved going to these colleges, having his wife and his trophy family there, and debating young college students. He died doing what he loved, right? Where a lot of people don't get that. So that's one thing, even though it sucks. But another thing is that he was a gun advocate. He thought that people had to die in order to keep our Second Amendment rights. He said that. So there was also school children that got shot that day, right? I mean, it's like, which he advocated for. So it's hard for me to really feel a whole lot of sympathy there. Even though I don't think anyone should get shot like that, I can't really feel bad for somebody who, or people that knew him that are just as bad by association, right? That knew his beliefs that some people were going to have to die in order for us to keep our Second Amendment rights. Well, okay then. If those some people is you, is that okay then? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What are we supposed to do about that? You know? So it's funny to me now, like I said, they're like, oh, the left is this and the left is that. And it's like, Trump will stoke that shit. And I've been saying this now for months. He's gonna do, like, again, don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but the timing was pretty good on this. So, you know, he's going to take this Charlie Kirk thing and run with it and make the hate. And I've been saying he's going to do something bad to get the eyes off of Epstein. So we'll see how much worse it gets. You know, I'm worried. My son, he says I shouldn't worry, but then he's like, maybe it needs to get worse before it gets better. And I'm like, well, how much worse is worse? Because I don't know. I just figure I'm going to keep getting stronger because that's all I can do. Strength of my body, strength of my mind. My mind's questionable. I need to lift weights more. I need to, like, actually work on it. All right, let's see what else stupid there is. Charlie Kirk's body flown. Oh, he's mad at Netanyahu now. Didn't Netanyahu, like, nominate him for the Nobel Prize or Nobel Peace Prize or something? He's just whatever. It's dumb. It's all dumb. Everything is dumb. I don't even know what to think about anything anymore. I'm trying really hard to not be like I go to work and the only reason I took this job was because the pay is good. But I'm like, should I have done that? I mean, because it's, that's when the cops, my other job called the cops on me. Because I get tired of people's bullshit. I don't handle it well. I can handle things just fine. It's all just, oh yeah, I found the otters. I need to tell Michaela that. I should send her. So here's a rainbow in Cape Bargo. First one. These are all videos. All right, let's take a look at these. Oh, what's this? This is me. I haven't done this in a while. I'm like, oh, I know how to do this? Okay. Hold on. That's interesting. What's this one? Okay. I think I dance better than that now. I mean, you keep practicing. They say if you practice something 18 minutes a day for a year, that you become better than most people. Do you think that's true? I can try and sing. I like to think I can sing. I like to think I can dance too. And I know I do better than that because that's like really repetitive. The other day I was dancing at the beach to Lindsay Sterling, and I was like pretending in my mind that I was inside of her video. So I was like running, like sneaking through the forest and stuff. It was so fun. There's nobody there. That's a thing. That's what I want to do. That's why when COVID hit, I cried so hard because I knew just during that brief moment in time I wasn't going to have to work for a while and I would be able to just do art, you know? Now it's hard for me to, it's hard for me to pick it up. I don't know why, because my brain is, it's an excuse. It's an excuse. I'm using being tired from work as an excuse to not do artwork, and I don't know why. Sometimes I think I was afraid of success. I don't want to get shot. No, kidding. That was horrible. What music is this, I wonder? I need to get my... That said, that might look like repetitive, but that was good for my arms. I still like to do that because it's good for my arms. I need to start doing sit-ups, though, and get stronger. I'd like to go out there on a paddleboard. I saw a man do it one time into the fog. See, that's what life's about. And it makes me so angry that we don't get to enjoy our lives more. You know, we spend all of our lives working for other people that treat us crappy. And if not, if you have your own business, like I'm sure over 50% of the time you have to work so hard to keep it going. It's like things shouldn't be this hard. And it's like, I mean, maybe when we used to like plow our fields and shit without machinery and everything, okay, that was how it started when you worked long days, I think. But now that we have so many conveniences, it's like, why? Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. It confuses me why they're making us work harder. Like, I think I read it the other day where they're like, oh, 60 hours, the ultimate work week. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm going to look at our conservative, though, and see what they're saying. You think they're calling for civil war? Conservative trans? That seems kind of is the word oxymoron? How can you be conservative and be trans? Is that possible? I mean, I guess so. Here's conservative races, 127 members. Paper conservative. Huh. I'm not seeing anything. I should probably eat. I'm feeling icky today, which is why I'm streaming. I don't feel like being alone. I don't feel like eating. I don't want to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow. And it doesn't matter. Tomorrow's going to come whether I go to sleep or not. I'm feeling where I don't want to do anything. I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to go dance on the beach. and forget that everything is stupid and that Charlie Kirk got shot and that now everybody's like right and left and it's the left did all this. No, no, no. There is no right and left. There is no fucking right and left. There's the top percentage and us down here. That's what there is. You know what I mean? They're going to try to make us fight with each other. And it makes me mad. I'm going to have to get strong. I'm going to have to get stronger. My son says it won't affect us. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm tired of it. I keep saying that. See, right here, this right here. Okay, I don't want to give him air, but he says we have to beat the hell out of radical left lunatics after the Kirk killing. That's what our president said. Our president of the United States of America, after someone got assassinated, says that we have to beat the hell out of the radical left. A whole group of people that were not responsible for this. He's saying we need to beat the hell out of them. That's what our president is saying. Yes, I'm a little worried. Oh, what happened? Okay, we don't want to watch that one. Let's see. This one I might just get rid of. Stop. What's this one? Oh, it's just a waterfall. Okay. That's good for I am affirmation, so. Moment, what's this? Oh, it just stopped. Okay. For picture, what's this? 6:35. Look at how bad that looks. My cameras suck. That looks fake almost. It's so pretty though. I haven't been back there for a while. I miss going there early in the mornings. I have been going to the lake though. What's this one? That is so bad. This I think is Bessendorf maybe, the little cove. I like that cove. I like these videos in here. These are good for I am videos. I haven't made one of those in a while. I really need to make one. I keep saying that. I should say I am, not I need to. I am. So maybe I'll put one together right now since I don't feel like doing anything else. That's, ooh, look at that. That is so pretty. See, I want a paddleboard out there. Or kayak. What's this one? This one says UT up top. That's why UT up top. Okay. So how long is this? I do have a financial assistance app. Oh, for my power bill. They were like, yeah, no. Okay, mine. Discrimination and harassment policy. Who knows what job that's from? I'll get rid of that. That's old. Employee handbook. That's old. There we go. I'm going to get rid of that. Because if I open it, it'll freeze up my computer. Okay. Waterfall. Moment. So let's see if I can still do this. It's been a while since I've done this. Open. Okay. It's been a minute. Can I put this over here? Have to figure this out again. What's happening right here? Okay. What's that? No, I don't want to add a track. Razor tool. What's this over here? New project. Let's see what happens. I feel like I used to just be able to drag it. There we go. That's track 1. That's right. Okay, and then I can put the sound on top of it. I don't know what all this is down here, though. I feel like it wasn't... I'm going to have to figure this out when I'm not so tired. Is that where it is right there? Oh. It's gonna cycle on me. I haven't used it in a while, so. It's like, yeah, no. I don't know what all this is. Emojos. Quit. No, I don't want to save changes. I just want to quit. Open. See, before it was, I feel like it was different. This was on the bottom, if I remember. And how do I get rid of a track? Remove track. Remove track. Remove track. Remove track. Remove track. You must keep at least one track. Okay, so then, good to know. Timeline, value, edit, clear history. All right, so let me see. Okay, but how do I add something else? Can I? How do I do that? Just like that, right? Whoopa. Because this one's 631. Why won't it do that? Wait, is it the wrong one? Ugh. I remember those were a pain in the ass right there. Because I want the sounds to not... How long was the first one? 635. Right there. Oh, no. Actually, if I remember correctly, that's not bad. So let me see something. How do I play it? What's this? No. I wish I could remember how to do this. Okay. Interesting. Lock. Okay. I'm too tired for this. Everything's different than I remember. Fuck it. I'm not doing this. I'm too tired. I'm gonna eat. Alright, I'm gonna go. Everything's stupid. No, I don't want to save my changes because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I gotta figure it out when I'm not so tired. That's my 58th birthday. See, I'm gonna open this and it's gonna cause chaos. See, how do you play it? See, I've got it all put together. I've got the sound. Okay, so how do I play this to test it? It's not it. Previous key point, add markers, cut, snipping. Oh, well, look at that. Duh. It's all good. I am tired. I want to play it. Oh, I know. Not that this helps because... No, 58th birthday too. See, this isn't saving it though. I need to export it, don't I? Is that what it is? You guys, please stop. I need to watch the tutorial. Jesus Christ. Arrange your clips on the timeline here. Black clips. Yeah, I got that. Okay, next. Properties. View and change advanced properties of clips in effect here. Right-clicking on clips is usually faster than manually changing properties. Emojis. What? I wanted to... What happened? It took it away. That's not what I want to know. I want to know how to check it out. How to play it. I don't really want emojis. Can we take those away? Thank you. I don't want them. Okay, but I still wanted help. Tutorial. Timeline. Okay, we got that next. Properties. View and change advanced properties of clips and effects here. Right clicking on clips. Ah! Okay, I remember this part. So this is where I can change the sound on things. I remember that. Okay, right. Right clicking on clips is usually faster. Next. What happened? Help. Tutorial. Next. Next. That's it. That's all there is. Okay. Dogs are driving me nuts. Full screen. Odin. I don't know. I can't figure out what I'm doing. What time is it? It's almost 8. I have to get up and go to work early in the morning. I'm going to eat dinner and leave everything. Radical left lunatics. We're fucked. We're fucked. I hope not. This is what Trump said. We have a radical left group of lunatics out there, just absolute lunatics, the president said on Thursday, and we're going to get that problem solved. So, who's he going to be? He's just going to, it doesn't matter. He's going to put armies in the streets all over our country. We're fucked. I'm going to go eat. Bye. I'll play more videos. I'll try to figure this out so that I can record. What's this one? Oh, it's me dancing. So you think you can dance. Oh, there's Soleil. Poor Soleil. He's in the Rainbow Bridge. Not poor Soleil. He's no longer in pain. I miss him though. He's a good dog. Good dog. All right, I'm going to go. Bye. Blah, blah. Okay.